ready for your wedding? Because it's one of these days if it's coming up. Are you ready for opening up that dance floor, the very big, most important day of your life? And you've got to get it right. Getting married is already stressful enough because you've got so much going on in your mind. You've got to prepare how many people are coming, the decor, the food. And so often we've seen people getting everything right. Ladies get their hair right, beautiful wedding outfit, the suits, the shoes, the food, the decor, the venue, the cars, everything, until they step onto the dance floor and causing havoc, making an absolute embarrassment of themselves. And we've seen this way too often. So how are you going to avoid that? When I got married with my lovely wife, what we had in our favor at the time, we could dance, and we could still dance today. So we had options. We could pull off an amazing, mind-blowing performance on the day, because as dancers, that really wasn't a problem for us. But many of you aren't that lucky. You are completely out of your comfort zone. So what are you going to do? If you're getting married soon or one of these days, contact us, because this is where we come in. We can help you with some amazing choreography. We can create an absolute love affair on the dance floor. But you're going to have to be practicing very hard for this. There's a lot of work going into this. Because the last thing you want is to be so exposed on the day of your wedding, looking fabulous, like $1 million. You walk onto the dance floor and then everything goes wrong. And we see this all the time. Guys stepping on his lady's feet, falling over the dress, dancing out of time, looking completely confused, don't know what's happening next. And this is the moment when you are probably the most exposed on the day of your wedding. Because imagine this, you're walking into the church, everybody's watching you. You're coming into for your reception, everybody's looking at you, constantly surrounded by people all the time. Everybody's looking at the bride from head to toes, looking at your suit, looking at your makeup. But when you're on the dance floor, it's only the two of you. You are now... Guys, you want to make your wife, your future wife, look absolutely gorgeous, elegant. You want to show her off. You want to have a beautiful frame. And ladies, this is when you want to have a man that's going to show you off and frame you and give you that absolutely security. And just put a smile on your face. Oh, I'll be alive when you can't seem to find it. Lie on my shoulder when you feel like crying. Lie on my shoulder when you feel like crying. You say you're not perfect, but there's no denying you've always been perfect for me. assisted many couples with their wedding dance, helping a lot of couples through the movements and making sure that the big dance on their wedding day will be most memorable, very romantic, and indeed very special. So I So what Elena and I usually do is we will ask you to bring for your first lesson 3 songs that have some sort of a meaning to you, 3 very special songs. And we will listen to them and we will tell you, look, this is an Argentinian tango, a beautiful romantic rumba, or a slow waltz, or a beautiful English slow foxtrot, or a tango. But ideally not a cha-cha or a rock and roll or a boogie-woogie, something really romantic. Sometimes couples even do a little bit of a medley where they go from slow foxtrot into a boogie and finishing on a very high, fun and exciting note. And then we'll take it from there and we'll teach you the dance, we'll choreograph it for you, and we make it beautifully, specially designed just for the 2 of you. There's no point in looking like $1 million on the day of your wedding, but the moment you're stepping onto the dance floor, you look second-hand, second-rated, right? You do not want to have people laughing at you. I mean, you know that embarrassing moment. We've all seen it before when you're looking at something and you go like, ooh, they better stop now. This is not looking too good. Oh, my goodness. And you look down and you're kind of embarrassed for what you're looking at. You don't want to be the one on the day of your wedding. So if you're getting married soon, one of these days, the date's coming up, don't wait too long. Don't wait a month or 2 months to contact us. Contact us way in advance.
We're on top of the world now, darling, so don't let go. Can't control all the time. I'll finally trust my mind. And I know
say you'll never leave me. How I love you, how I love you, how I need you, please believe me. In your arms I found my heaven, and your lips have done their part. Il mondo, your love is all I need in my world. Let tender kisses plead in my how could I ever live without you? break it. Say you stay here in my arms. Gira il mondo, gira nello spazio senza fine. Sono niente accanto a te. Il mondo non si è fermato mai un momento. La notte insegue sempre il giorno.
So, guys and girls, my advice to you is don't put it out too far down the road. Don't delay. Contact us today, 079 188 5768. Contact us today so we can start with your lessons and get you ready for your big day. Unless you're planning to get married again, then you could maybe mess this first one up. Learn from your mistakes and do it properly the second time around. But most of us, like my wife and I, we're not going to get married again. We got married the first time. We walked onto the floor, we did a beautiful performance, and that is the stuff that people will talk about. Once you go into that dancing floor, remember your audience, your friends, your crowd, your family, they have no idea what you're going to do. So you are naturally going to blow them away. And this is the surprise element. For us to giving you such a razzle-dazzle routine, so touchy, so warm, and just beautiful. So that you turn your audience completely upside down. They won't even have the slightest idea what's coming. How's it, everybody? We are here today at the wedding of Shane and Carla. You know, I often stress how important it is to make that moment count, that one and only moment, unless you plan to get married again. So Elena and I have been working on their rumba in these last month and a half or so. They're going to be coming out any moment now and they're going to perform the most amazing dance. I have no idea how it's going to go, but I can tell you now, have a look, pay attention to the audience, to their reaction, to the lifts, to the dancing. I'm sure this is going to be magnificent, but this is what I'm always saying. Make a note, take some lessons, come for your wedding dance, make it important.
Tell them to, it's true. I was made for you. I climbed across the mountain tops, swam across the ocean blue. I crossed over land and road, and baby I broke them off for you. Hiding the words that don't come out. All of my friends who think that I'm blessed, they don't know my head is a mess. No, they don't know who I really am, and they don't. All of these lies across my face, turning the sky.
Looks
So coming the end of the evening, and your audience, your friends, your family are going home. You know what they're going to be talking about in the car on the way home? How touchy, how beautiful it was to watch the two of you opening that dance floor in absolute style. That is what people are going to talk about. By the time you're opening that dance floor, people have long forgotten about everything else they've seen. And this is when you want to leave your mark for once and for all, because none of your audience will know what's coming. So put your best into it. Call us, don't delay. You're only getting married once, so you may as well go the whole distance, because too often we've seen people spending all their money and investing so much into clothes and food and hair and the decor, the expensive venue, but they completely ignore the dance. And then you walk onto the dance floor and it kind of looks second-rated. You don't want that. So take this serious. Call us today. Don't delay.
Your love is all I need in my world. Let tender kisses bleed in my world. How could I ever live without you?